It is SpideyFan2187. Now, I've got some feedback, and Steve has told me as well, that some people don't like my voice in the first episode. So I've toned it down a bit so you guys can enjoy it a bit better. So hopefully this toned down voice is a bit better. So we have Blockus here, and we have Super Mario Checkers as well as Connect 4. So in this much calmer voice, we are going to find the illogical things from these 3 board games. 3 illogical things, so let's do that. Let's start with Blockus. Personally, I love Blockus, but I'm not going to have any biases in this series, so we're going to go full hardcore, taking it down. So, let's do this. So, Blockus here, the game with 1 rule. Easy to learn, that's why. Great for families. Now, there are 3 illogical things about this. And the first logical thing is, how do they know how long it's going to take for the game until it ends, 30 minutes? Half an hour, right? What if the players are really good and they do it in like 10 minutes? Or if they're really bad and it takes them like an hour? Honestly, I don't know how companies can even predict in that sense how long the game is going to take. They should just completely leave that section off, because it's almost impossible to calculate how long it takes. Unless, it's the same players over and over, and they just know it's the same people. So, second illogical thing is this. 1 rule. That 1 rule thing. This here is going to be the next, but that 1 rule. There is more than 1 rule. Okay. So the 1 rule is that they have to they come from the corners here, right? You place them down, but they have to be corner to corner. That's the big thing, right? That's Blockus. See, it says here, each piece must touch another piece of the same color, but only at the corners. Then how come another rule is that you have to start at the corner? They never said that. I mean, maybe it's because, they connected the piece to the board, which is the corner of the board. Then why does it say the same color? There's no piece that is white and the board is white. That's just illogical. That makes no sense. Sorry if I've just ruined your childhood, but Blockus has more than 1 rule. Now, the last illogical thing about Blockus here is this part, the endless possibilities. Now, there's definitely not endless possibilities. Maybe that's false advertising. People are going to think they can do this forever. They can't. Because eventually, no matter how long it takes, since you can't, it always has to be corner to corner, you're limited. And it's not endless. There's always something that's going to limit you. So that's false advertising. Blockus, I'm very disappointed. I love you, Blockus. But I'm afraid you're full of false advertising. Super Mario Checkers. Now, this isn't just some ordinary checkers. There's coins, and it's checkers with the Mario Bros. And stuff. First logical thing. It shows Luigi and Mario, right? Now, kids are going to think that they come with figures, these Mario figures. No, all people. Some people are smart enough to know that it doesn't, but it's a possibility that someone's going to think that these guys are inside. Now, if I check around the box, maybe, let's see. You guys can read that. I'm not going to read it, but you write in the comment section if it says there, or maybe there. Right? Hold on. Why check? It says. So, yeah, that's the first logical thing. Now, the second logical thing, it says ages 6 and up, right? But then, if I turn this around, it says for children older than 3. So that would mean 4. Then Why is there a 2 age difference between here and here? That just doesn't make sense. Well, so far, I haven't yelled, which is a good sign. But maybe these aren't, they're illogical. Maybe they're not the most illogical things. Then how about the fact, like, let's see. I'm just going to quickly look here at the board, right? This is just, look at this. Honestly, this is just, it doesn't make sense. Look at this. Do you see it? So, these three facing this way. Then why is this one that way all of a sudden? It just looks bad. It just looks bad. Look at that. It's just embarrassing. It's illogical. I knew I was gonna find something in this video. I just didn't know it was from Mario Checkers, you know. I was at Super Mario Checkers. I'm very disappointed. That's what I have to say about it. Finally, for Connect 4. Now, Connect 4. It's pretty fun. Except, there are illogical things about it. That's why it's here in this episode. It says there's 5 ways to play. There's probably more, though. What if, you know, people can invent, people are going to think those are the only ways to play. The whole point is that this is a physical product. It's not just 5 ways. People can do whatever they want to play with these pieces. So that's a lie. That's a lie. Like, forget it. But don't forget it, because now we're moving on to the second thing. The second illogical thing. People are gonna think that these guys come in the box. Like I said with the Mario Checkers one, not everyone is going to think that, but like, some people will. And when that happens, and they find out they're not in, that's just illogical. Why would you do that? That's not logical. That's 2 so far. So quickly we've been able to find these things. Now, the third logical thing. Adult assembly required. Now, I've seen 3-year-olds that can do it. Why does it say required? It's not required to play the game. Kids like 2 years old can do this, but they probably shouldn't, as it says 6+. Just like the Mario Checkers thing. I got a t-shirt. Just checking. I was gonna say how it's gonna be the same, but then we'd just be repeating ourselves with like how it's a 6, but it should be 3. So we're just gonna forget that, and we're gonna stay with number 3 on how it says adult assembly required. Really? An adult has to assemble a kid's game for 6+. That 6-year-old could do it. I know that for a fact. So, therefore, you've been lying to us all. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say about Connect 4, Mario Checkers, and Blockus. Now, quickly, I just want to address something. Some of you might be commenting about this part here, the third illogical thing about Mario Checkers and how, like, the age thing, and how it applies to all of them. It doesn't, because here it says 7+, but then these 2 are 6+, so it's a difference. Okay, it's very different. Now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Go check out the first episode, as well as the trailer if you haven't already. The trailer is very cinematic, but, hopefully, you stick around for more episodes. Steve Talks Comedy came out today. Came out before this one, actually. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. It really helps Steve and me get some more support on the channel. So subscribe to Comedy with Steve. And, honestly, that's pretty much all I have to say. Oh, finally, check out Steve's other channels, Steve Talks Gaming and Steve Talks Lego. They're really good. So, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.